Hey, what's going on, guys? Staying back at you with another video, and I don't know which camera to look at because I literally have 5 cameras set up right now. So, first of all, this is just a camera comparison. I know you already know that from the title, but I'm using my iPhone 6S, not the 6S Plus, 6S. I'm using a Canon Vixia HFR 400, shooting at 1080p 60. Oh yeah, and also the iPhone 6S is shooting at 1080p 60. The Logitech c920 1080p 30 at 35 megabits a second. The Logitech c270 720p, but I'm also recording it in OBS at 1080p 35 megabits per second. And then this camera, this is the big camera, the really high quality camera. It's in all auto settings. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Okay, good. I thought it wasn't. But it's the Panasonic G6 shooting 1080p 60 at, I think it's 28 megabits a second. So basically all the bit rates are the same. I think the iPhone does 30, so 35, 30, 28, doesn't really matter. But this is just a camera quality comparison. Right now, they all look their best. The Canon Vixia is all auto except for the white balance, because the auto white balance on this camera is garbage. Panasonic G6 is all auto. It's just really good all auto. And the Logitech C920 is manual. C270 is manual. And yeah, so this is how they all look. I'm going to make them before I go into the settings or anything. So stay here. I'm going to show you how to make them look this good. I'm going to show you how they look in auto settings, including the Canon Vixia. I don't know, it might take a little bit because I have to sync it up and everything again. But yeah, so let's just start off with the Logitech C270 on how the quality is. So I'm going to make it full screen. So we got the Logitech C270 720p camera. It can only do 720p. It can go up a little bit higher, but that's only at 4:3, which isn't this aspect ratio. So yeah, it's pretty noisy, kind of. It might be okay. I'm gonna upload this at 50 megabits a second or higher, 4K 60. So that, and if you have good enough internet, make sure to watch this video in the highest quality possible so you can see every little bit of detail. But the colors are a little bit washed out. This is the best that I can get it to look. Sometimes it looks better, but for some reason it just jumps off of that. It's really finicky. It's weird. I have pretty decent lighting setup. I can't show you because I'm recording with my phone, or I'll just show you later. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the Logitech C270. So now here's the Logitech C920. Oh, first of all, I know I don't have a script. I'm just literally winging it. But this Logitech C270 is a $20 webcam. Logitech C920, that's $50 webcam. I'm shooting 1080p 30. This camera does not do 1080p 60 at all. And I have autofocus on. It works. It's pretty decent for a webcam. I don't think there's even is a webcam that has better autofocus except for maybe a Logitech Brio or some other kind of special webcam or something. But yeah, it looks great. I use it for my YouTube videos because it's more practical than using my camcorder. And speaking of camcorders, this is my camcorder. It's shooting 1080p 60 AVC HD, 60 FPS. I already said that. 28 megabits a second. This camera looks pretty good. It's an $80 camcorder that I bought off of eBay, and I mean, it looks great. What else can you say? It's got a little bit of noise, but it's like keeps a lot of detail, unlike the C920. I'm going to try and keep it as simple as possible because I don't want to switch between cameras because I don't have very much time to edit videos. But this is just how the Canon Vixia looks. And then I'm saying the iPhone 6S after the Canon Vixia because I think the iPhone 6S looks better. I don't know. It's down here on a tripod because I don't have anywhere else to mount it. But yeah, so this is the iPhone 6S 1080p 60. Now I can show you my lighting setup, but that's a light that's 1500 lumens. That's my computer screen. I have this. That's where the cameras are. That's the Panasonic camera. that light, and then that light. So yeah, and also I have it down here because I don't have anywhere else to mount it, because I don't have a lot of mounting stuff. I just have everything just hanging around. Okay, and now for the big camera. Oh, okay, I'll stop. The Panasonic G6, 1080p 60, 28 megabits a second. It's on a tripod, obviously, with a Canon 18-55mm lens. There's no autofocus because I have it adapted with a micro four thirds to EF adapter, because I don't have enough money to buy lenses. This was just a lens I was laying around. It's up on a tripod. It's at a different angle, but you can still, it still gets the point across. I don't know what ISO it's at because it's on auto, but I'm going to put everything on manual, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do all that. But now I'm going to show you how they look in auto settings, the webcam. So let me just bring this one over here and have my screen recorder going. So Logitech C270. I'm just going to go to properties. And first of all, it's in 720p. And then this is, what the heck? Okay. Why did it automatically just set that to that? Okay. I'm just going to go to configure video. We're going to worry about that stuff later. Advanced settings. Restore to defaults. It doesn't look too bad. I can say that much. Not too bad. But I don't know why they choose that it has high exposure and also high gain. That doesn't make any sense, because when you take right light off and everything, you can, the gain's all the way down, and then you can just drop the exposure, and then now the camera looks great. I mean, look at this. This is what I was talking about. This is the peak. This is the peak quality of this camera right here. If it had more light, it would look even better. But this camera, I mean, actually, no, because this is the lowest gain setting. But yeah, this is the highest quality possible on the Logitech C270. Okay, so now we're going to see highest quality possible on the Logitech c920. So I'm just going to go to video properties, configure video. I have it at 1080p. And okay, so it's zoomed all the way out. Yeah, it is. Autofocus is on. The Logitech C270 doesn't have autofocus. So restore to defaults. Yours might not do this. I have a software issue kind of thing, but all I have to do is just increase the contrast and that. And now it's in full auto. It overexposes for some reason, but I think it's kind of okay. It's just a little weird, but I might need to, yeah, that might be a little too high. But yeah, this is my auto for some reason. Your auto might look better than mine, but for some reason mine looks like this. But at least I mean, I know my hands are dirty. I was working on a go-kart earlier. If you've watched my YouTube channel, which please subscribe, I make a lot of videos every single day and stream. Yeah, I was working on a go-kart, but it has good autofocus and auto mode. But you can take right light off, auto white balance off, and auto gain off. Keep the white balance in the dead center. Keep all of these in the dead center. Just all of these right here. Exposure, I would say put it at 1/3, and then the gain, put it about in the half. This is for my lighting setup, but if you have the same lighting, I would highly recommend that, because look, this camera looks amazing, and this thing costs $50, and it's a webcam that you plug into your computer. I'm recording at really high quality, 1080p at 35 megabits a second, so you can see all the little pieces of grain and everything. But if you do like 5 megabits a second, it'll kind of jumble all that together, and then YouTube compress it even more, and then it just will turn to whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I can't show you auto on this camera. I mean, I can. The Canon Vixia, it's already in auto. It's just that, I mean, I can't change the white balance. Yeah, auto white balance is off. I can turn the auto exposure off, but there's really no reason to. If white balance doesn't really matter, I don't have to do all that. But this camera, it's already in auto. It's a little overexposed. I might need to add some contrast to it, make it look better or something. But I'm just gonna keep it as flat as possible because it's on just the normal setting. So yeah, I don't know what else I should cover in this except this iPhone. It's in auto. I don't know how to put it in manual. It might look bad, or it might look overexposed. I don't know because I can't see it. It's an iPhone. What do you expect? Let me even see if it's still recording. Okay, good, it is. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll see when I figure everything out. Yeah, I'm kind of retarded. Okay, so here's the other part of the video. I'm gonna do zoom ins now. So Logitech C270. I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know, like 200% or something. Just like, not even 200%. It's just gonna be like where only my face is in the frame because I'm terrible at math. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but yeah. Pretty much only my face is in the frame right now, pretty much, because it has such a low angle. It's like 60 degrees, while the c920 is 78 degrees, so it's a lot wider angle. And yeah, so only my face is in the frame right now. It's lost a little bit of resolution. It might be a little pixely, probably because it's 720p. But now let's go to the c920. I'm gonna zoom all the way in on my face, just where my head is in frame. There's probably a little bit of pixelation. There's probably like some color spill or like some weird looking grain and stuff, you know. It's not very sharp. I mean, it's great for a webcam, but if you're comparing it to a big camera, it's comparable at least. That's crazy. It's a $50 webcam and it's comparable to a big camera in the right situations, which isn't bad at all. So now let's go to the Canon Vixia. Zoom in on my face. You can see my face. Yeah, it's got more detail. It's 1080p 60. It's sharper 1080p because it's like not being compressed by the sensor thing. I don't know, but it just looks sharper because it's a dedicated camera instead of just a webcam. So yeah, that's how this camera looks zoomed in all the way on my face. Now the iPhone 6s, it's a little bit closer to my face than the other cameras, so still kind of wide angle. I think it might be about, it might be like 75 degrees or something, but zoomed in on my face, you might just, the mic's probably in the way, so I'll move the mic out of the way a little bit. But yeah, this is how the iPhone 6s looks when you're zoomed in on my face and only my face. And yeah, so now the Panasonic G6 is zoomed in on my face. Yeah, obviously. And it looks pretty sharp. 1080p 60 isn't as sharp as 1080p 30 on this camera. Just some strange things that happen with mirrorless DSLR cameras and whatever. It doesn't have a battery in it. I mean, it does, but it's half dead, so this thing might die on me, so I'm gonna have to end the video off pretty soon. But it looks great. I might have to add some color correction and get it to normal, what it would look like if I didn't mess with the settings or something. But yeah, so I think this might be it. I'm gonna switch to this camera because right off the bat it seems like the Canon Vixia looks like it has better quality for this kind of stuff. I'm looking at it straight from the screen, so I don't know which one. Obviously the Panasonic G6 looks the best out of all of them because in low light it's not the greatest, but it looks cleaner than the other ones. I don't know what I'm talking about. This isn't scientific. This is just to show you cheap webcam, medium quality webcam, dedicated camcorder, and your iPhone that you probably have in your pocket, because iPhone 6s all the way up doesn't really look any different than an iPhone 11 in good lighting if you're not really looking for it. And then you got yourself a full-on, not pro, but prosumer camera that shoots 1080p 60. But this video is going to be in 4K 60 just so that you can see all the details without all the stupid YouTube compression and everything. But I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like. and subscribe, because I actually post quite a bit of videos on my channel, and I don't know which camera I'm supposed to look at, so if I'm randomly looking around, yeah, I'm got issues, so yeah, don't judge me, please. But I post every single day on my channel. These videos that are like webcam oriented get a lot of views, so I'm just talking to you like you've never been here before, and if you're like a normal viewer, then thank you for watching. Yeah, and if you're new here, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2020, so let's see if we can do that. And yeah, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, I'm gonna hate myself when I'm editing this video, because this is gonna be a pain in the butt to edit, and I'm gonna be like, I missed my opportunity. Yeah, okay. Well, hope you all enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, leave a like I just said. I'm retarded. And I'll see you when I upload again. Bye.